So, hello, ma'am. How are you doing?
Hi dears, I'm doing amazing. Thank you for asking, especially. I'm amazed that you are both are having conversation with me. This is the first time I'm having these kind of conversations. I'm so excited.
Okay,
And
I
how
think
are you?
we are doing excellent, ma'am. Thanks for asking us. Ma'am, as you're meeting very first time, would you like to introduce yourself?
Yes, of course. Why not? I'm so excited. So I think as you already know my name, I'm Priya. I'm from Tamil Nadu. I'm doing my graduation in final year, especially in the Department of BA English Literature. I'm a student and I run a YouTube channel named called Priya's English World, where I can post spoken English related content videos. And recently I have started this conversation journey through Skype and I'm really enjoying this because each and every day I'm meeting beautiful people as like you. And that's it all about myself. If you have any questions, definitely I would love to answer it.
Okay, so can I introduce myself?
Yes, of course.
So, ma'am, thank you so much for having this conversation, and I'm so curious to give my introduction in front of you. This is Malhavinta Masud. I study in 8th standard. I'm a twin baby. So, if I talk my family, so my family consists of 4 members. So my parents, me, and my brother. We're a nuclear family. We belong to Bangladesh. If I talk my parents, so they're both are teachers. And this is it about me.
Okay, that's amazing. And what about your brother?
Yeah, thank you so much, ma'am, for giving me also this golden opportunity to introduce myself. As you know, this is Muaz Masood speaking in front of you, and I study in 8th standard in from Bangladesh, as you know also. And this is my sister. We are siblings, as well as we're twins, baby. And if I specifically talk about my hobbies, then I like riding bicycle, speaking English at a stranger, and making English blog video. We both are having this type of conversation for the last 1 year. So that's it.
Wow. It's really amazing that you are doing a great job in your life. And I have amazed that you both are siblings as well as you are twins. So special.
Yeah,
Okay.
we are also very happy that we are connecting with you and talking to you. So are you from Tamil Nadu or other states of India?
I'm from Tamil Nadu. My
Okay.
mother tongue is also Tamil.
So how many languages can you speak in?
I only know two languages. This is simple. One is my mother tongue, another one is English. I think okay, I'm a little bit good at English.
So, how long have you been learning English?
I have been learning this language for more than 1 year. I
Oh,
started my English journey last year, so I have completed 1.5 years especially. And what about you? And do you have YouTube channels? You have. Do you have? Which means you both are having same channel or different channel?
we have one channel. We both have one channel. Name was in Malay English too.
Okay.
I'll send you link, no problem. And same here, ma'am. We have been learning this language more than 1 year.
Wow. I think we are on the same boat.
Yeah, exactly. Same here. So, ma'am, would you like to share with us that every single day, what are you doing to improve your communication skills, especially to enhance your spoken English? What are you doing?
Okay, currently I didn't have actually I can say okay. Currently I don't have any extra time to taking care of English journey. Why? Because right now I'm in my final year. I have a lot of examination practicals that I want to take care of that too, as well as YouTube channels and my online classes. So to be honest, I would like to say this thing. I'll be concentrating on three aspects. One is listening, it's a piece of cake, it's natural thing. Second one is speaking, that each and every day I'm making conversation through Skype. And last but not the least is reading. So this is the one habit which I have started recently and I'm literally enjoying it. I'm not only improving my English just by reading books, and simultaneously I'm gaining a lot of confidence and knowledge in order to improve my personality. So these three aspects playing a significant role. And I have a habit of writing the describing the day, like journal. You can call it as a journal. Journaling is not my cup of tea. I just started recently.
Okay, that's really good. That's really incredible that you are doing excellent things to enhance your spoken English and to boost your confidence level. So, would you like to share with us that during your English journey, what did you face any kind of problem to speak English? And if you face anyone, so please mention three or some of the problems name that you have faced during your English journey.
Yes, of course. Actually, not only in my beginning stage, even right now too, I've been facing the problem. The first one is lack of English environments. As we are English learners, we have a lot of enthusiasm to learn English, to speak English. The problem is we are not getting that environment, isn't it? So that's the main thing we are lagging. We are not improving our English too. So the first drawback is go for English environment. I didn't get any English environment when I was a beginner. And the second one is, you know, one thing, a lot of people start concentrating on grammatical parts. Even I too concentrated on grammatical parts when I was a beginner. Then it didn't work for me. And I skipped it. After that, I just focused on practical methods to start to speak in English. I started speaking in English. Then one day I see the improvement in the way of speaking. So right now, I've been making conversation with a lot of people, tutors, and communication coach, everything. Sometimes I'll make, which means I'll do some grammatical mistake in between while I'm speaking like that. But I don't worry about it. I know that it's natural thing, no? So if we keep practicing about it, definitely we will rectify our mistake through our mistakes.
Okay, thank you so
Okay.
much. Now, ma'am, it's your turn to ask me or my sister some questions.
Yes, of course. And I want to know about your English journey. Before that, you both have started your journey at the same time or different? When did you both started your English journey?
Yeah, ma'am. As I mentioned you previous time that in my
1 year before. Yes, one
yeah
year before.
here before,
Yes. But
uh,
what about your sister?
my sister has been learning this language about 7 or 8 months. When I started, then after
Okay.
2 or 3 months, she has started.
I think you are the inspiration for your sister to learn English.
I think I think that like that.
Yes, that's amazing. And uh, what's your name? Actually, I forgot your sister's name. Yeah, could you
It,
please repeat your name?
through this conversation, I have mentioned you that my name is Maliha.
Maya. Okay. So you can speak something because I want to talk to you too because your brother was speaking amazing and he's asking so many questions to me. I'm expecting something from you.
So you can ask
You
me
can
any question.
talk, you can speak. Okay, can I ask?
Sure, ma'am. You can ask.
Okay, that your brother mentioned that you have started your English journey 7 months before. So who inspired you to learn
Uh,
English?
to be honest, really, my brother inspired me all the time. Actually, to be honest, if I say that from whom I have learned this language, to my brother Muaz, because when he has started the journey of English, then I have noticed that what is he doing actually right now. Actually, you know that we're a student, we must have to adhere study. Apart from this, at that time we don't do any other thing, especially me. So I think that he's doing some special thing. It is so effective. Then I have asked my brother. Then he told me that he's learning English. It is so important our day-to-day life, and we must have to learn it. And he always inspired me, motivated me all the time. Then I started my English journey, and it was so difficult task for me that I have to learn English because we are belong to rural area. There is no environment to learn English, and so many people they always criticize. And I always try in the time in front of mirror to speak in English. And when was always communicate with other person like this way, having conversation, when I can't speak in English so fluently, I just feel hesitation because I don't know how to speak in English so frankly, so fluently. Also, I also feel so much hesitation nowadays. I think that I don't feel hesitation, but lack of my environment, lack of time, we can't communicate other person. But nowadays I think that we have created an atmosphere at our house, and we always try to speak English each other. And totally I can say you that we have sacrificed our mother tongue. Actually, you know that we are belong to Bangladesh, so our mother tongue is Bengali. But at our
Okay.
school, in our country, many people speak in English, but some of people they always try to speak our native language.
Okay. Wonderful. Especially your English journey is so captivating. It's really fascinated me. And one thing I have noticed both of your English, you both have extraordinary pronunciation. I think, have you practicing any accents, like different accents?
Yeah, we did it. Yeah, we are working. You know that everybody has a passion to learn a special action. So like this, we are trying to learn American action. That's why we're trying to working that. But we didn't do any kind of course, or we didn't. We are not going any kind of. We didn't join any kind of online or offline courses. We didn't go to any kind of coaching center to learn this language and to learn this action. You can say through practicing and through applying the action in our real conversation, real spoken English. We are trying to working our action, and I think that we're really improving our spoken English. We're not at the perfect, we can't speak very fantastically, but we're trying our best, little by little we're trying.
I think, ma'am, you have
Absolutely.
raised it that while we are speaking, then you have understood that some accent is really total different, a little bit. So, has learned American accent, and I have thought modern age, everyone was a
Your voice
desired.
is breaking through.
Oh,
Just a minute, but your voice is breaking.
I think
No.
dog is
Yeah, dog is also barking here.
exactly.
okay, can you hear me?
Yes, right now it's okay. You can continue.
Go ahead. I can go ahead. So as I have
Yes.
told you, Moaz has learned before me. So he has learned a great, amazing accent, and I have told and I have heard that in the modern age, people so embrace that they are so have a great, strong desire to learn American accent. And nowadays, I can understand. That is why I'm trying much more to pronounce so correctly.
So ma'am, I'm very curious to ask you one question that which action do you want to learn? I mean, which type of action are you working on? Like there are so many action like American action, British action, Australian action, and also Indian action. So which action do you want to learn?
Okay, this is obviously a question. And to be honest, if I want to answer this question, I don't have any idea in my mind, especially. I think that is true. But I don't know about accent too. But I have already heard about American accent, British accent. There are a lot of accents all there. I started to learn British accent, especially. I thought that American accent only spoken by Americans. British accent only which means speak by or like Indian people like that. I used to think, which is misconception about accent. Right now, I'm seeing that you people are just speaking effortlessly. So you inspired me to learn different accents. So right
Yeah,
now,
you
yes,
that British, the in English, especially the British ruled India, whole India, Bangladesh, Pakistan, and especially ruled other country, most of the countries of the world. That's why most of the people, you can say, are following British English. But nowadays, especially American people and sometimes other people are trying to learn modern, or you can say that American accent. And I'm also trying to learn American accent.
okay. So which accent is very easy to learn? British or American, according to your perspective?
It's totally depend on ourselves, which will take easy. But I think that American English, American accent is really very easy to us. But the British English and British accent is really very a little bit tough for us.
Okay, you both are sounds good, especially when you are just expressing and articulating your words that you are speaking spontaneously. That's really amazing and captivating for me. So now I'm eagerly waiting to know about your accent journey. Especially you have shared your English journey. It's good. Now I'm eagerly waiting to know about your accent journey. When did you start it? How long have you been learning this accent especially? And what are the strategies you are following to improve your accent? It will be
Yeah.
useful for me.
To be honest, ma'am, that we especially specifically don't know that when we did start our action journey and when since when time we have been learning. But you can say that specifically we are trying to, if anyone, if normal people, if any English learners want to learn American action, so he must watch American YouTubers video so that he can know something that what type of sentence they are using and what type of pronunciation they are using. Like we in British they say water, and in American they say water. So this type of things they must know and informed by the type of YouTubers, American YouTubers especially. So in the previous time, you can say still now when I get free time, I try to watch American YouTubers video. So it is really helping me very much, and I always try to apply that type of pronunciation, that type of accent in the real conversation, in my real life, in real spoken English, in my reality. So that's it. And I think these two things is really helping me very much. And every single day we are practicing and having this type of conversation. So that's it. But it's
Wow,
specific.
amazing.
But
Yes, yes. Go ahead.
specifically I didn't learn this type of action, and I didn't thought that I will learn this type of action, and I didn't actually practice a lot for this action. I just practice a lot for my spoken English, but because of God blessing, Almighty Creator's blessing, we have got this automatically, you can say.
Yes, absolutely. You are amazing. Yes. And you know one thing, when you are just pronouncing the words, articulating the words, that is so natural. Like it sounds like American accent. So that's why I suddenly asked the question. You are just learning some different types of accent. It's really good. Sounds good, especially. So that you have mentioned, you have been watching American series, American YouTube channels, and you have been practicing to sound like an American, isn't it? So that's it.
Exactly.
That's how you have learned it.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Like
Okay,
nothing
it's
more.
natural. Okay, what would be the suggestion you will give for beginners, especially like me, to learn accents? When it comes to English part, we'll speak, can speak, express our thoughts in front of you like that. We are making this conversation too. But when it comes to the accent part, we are very new. Hereafter, we are going to start up our accent journey. So, what would you suggest for beginners?
Yeah, for beginners, that especially those who are trying to learn this language, those who have been learning this language for 1 or 2 months, 1 or 2 weeks, 3 weeks like this. So I think that they first should learn English specifically, like Indian nation, American nation, British nation. It doesn't matter for beginners. They must have to learn this language specifically. This is matter, but which action they have to learn, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, all right. So after when they will go to intermediate level or advanced level, in that time they can learn specifically action. But I think that when we are beginners, so we must need to focus on our spoken English, not accent must.
Yes, absolutely right. I agree with your points too. First, we have to thorough or basic level, basic grammatical parts in English. Then only we should want to focus on accents. Yes, I
Yeah,
think we are going to start it because a lot of YouTubers and a lot of people are watching this video. I think it will be telecasted. So a lot of people get to know about how to start their accent journey. But we are Indians. We only focus on standard conversation, like standard pronunciation. You know, think that IP is something. So that's why I thought, okay, I want to learn phonetics to sound like a native. I thought it. I think that is a misconception about accent. It's totally different, no? Accent and pronunciation. I think there are a lot of difference. So that's
uh,
amazing. Just by your suggestion, we will start our accent journey. Once we master our English, standard our English, then we'll start.
yeah, thank you so much. And you speak also very fantastically. We are very helpful, and we are very lucky that we're talking to you.
Yes, ma'am. I
You know
can't
one thing? Yes.
able to express our minds that really we're so delighted because we are connecting with you.
How can I say? Actually, you both are two beautiful souls. I feel very happy. You can see just how I'm just blushing, just making conversation with you. I couldn't expect that. I thought, okay, I think one of the ma'am are requesting me to have this conversation. I thought that when you connected, when I'm seeing both of you are sitting together, it surprised me and it create a lot of moments in my mind. Okay, this conversation is going to be amazing, like a blockbuster. So you both are making such beautiful things. I thought that in beginning of the video conversation, your brother started it, isn't it? So I thought, okay, your brother is going to make this conversation, whole conversation. So that's why, meanwhile, in between, I asked your sister to start or speak something with me like that. But you both are doing such amazing job. You both are have the fluency. You both are speaking American accent. That is so special.
Yeah, so special. Thank you so
Actually,
much.
guys,
Keep keep doing.
I have a last question, man, for you. I'm very curious to know from you that as you are from Tamil Nadu, right now, in at this moment, are you feeling hot or are you feeling warm or cold? Which one? What's the weather?
Very hard. But right now, if you ask today's weather, miss, it's little bit chill. Because yesterday, the rain was like very heavy. We had the rain. Suddenly, we couldn't imagine that. But today, it's not rain, but it's little bit cloudy. Here, now we are feeling little bit chill. Just
Oh,
about nowadays. But for past 1 month, like the sun was scorching,
so
like
ma'am,
sweltering. It was very harsh here.
yeah.
so ma'am, lastly, I would like to ask you one question that do you think about vocabulary? It is really helping us very much or not?
Words, vocabulary, of course, why not? So a lot of people, as we are English learners, we have been learning new words to master our English. Why we are getting stuck? Because lack of vocabulary. If we have beautiful words, then definitely we can phrase a sentence. We can define our thoughts in a words only. So words are playing phenomenal role. Of course. So do you do you both have any following any strategies in order to enhance your vocabulary?
Oh, actually speaking, ma'am, everything is okay. Like reading newspaper, making conversation, record ourselves, talking English all time. You can say all time, 20 years, 50 years, it's okay. But learning vocabulary, learning vocabs is really boring word.
Of course, I got your point. Even I too. I hate it. But a lot of people have been maintaining separate notebook for vocabulary and learning 5 to 10 words each and every single day. Actually, that is Herculean task. If we follow those kind of strategies, we will learn words. We will memorize it, but not as an active vocabulary. It's like a passive vocabulary only. When it comes to speaking, we won't use it, isn't it? In that
Yeah.
time, we start when we are delivering a message, we thinking what appropriate words shall I need to use here, or do I need to use these words? We got completely stuck in that time. So I think natural way of learning words is very easy when compared to learning something artificial.
Yes, ma'am, you're totally correct. But in my mind, it has come that really that we have to learn actually vocabulary. But if I don't learn, so we won't be able to speak so clearly. Actually, you think that some people can ask us any question. In that question, if we got the new vocabulary, so we won't be able to give the answer. So in that time, what will
Yes,
happen? But I
yes,
have
in that time we can't understand. That's the first main thing we will face.
you know that the only one word there's so many similar words, so it is so difficult task for us to understand the word. But I have heard someone then they always tell me, always they give me suggestion that always if you want to learn vocabulary in a per day, so first time you don't memorize all the things. If you utilize your single speaking all the time, all every single day, so you can remember.
Yes, this is the right method. But most
Okay.
of the people suggest it. It depends upon the persons, no? When it comes to me, it might be feel difficult for me. In case instead of that, I will use another method just by listening, watching videos. I will listen it repeatedly means it is automatically going to register in my subconscious mind. So it
Yeah.
depends upon the person. Yes.
So
So, ma'am,
uh,
last question to you. I would like to ask you that when actually in your leisure time, what you would like to do?
Reading. You know one thing I just told you, no? Recently I started reading books. I've become a bookworm to be honest. But when I started my English journey, I hate reading books. I thought reading book was not like a cup of tea. But I don't know. This English journey changed me to be a bookworm. I'm really enjoying. Whenever I get free time, I just open a book and start reading. Even my friends are asking me in college. Anytime you are reading or studying something books, please be conscious. I think we are going to become mad very easily while you are reading book like that. They tease me, but I don't care of it.
Okay,
So
okay.
Agree.
yes, Sabri.
Yeah, thank you so much for giving us your valuable time, and we are really speechless that we're talking to you. It was our great passion and goal to talk to you. Thank you so much for giving us your precious and valuable time. And thank you once again.
Yeah, the pressure is all mine. We will connect in our future very soon.
Yeah,
So
thank you
thank
Thank
so
you.
much.
you. Bye bye.